is Annaca Sutton. I am a double major in Geography and International Affairs with a minor in GIS. I'm a senior this year. Currently, I am president of the Humanitarian Mapping Society, and I am a part of the Youth Mappers Validation Hub. I chose GW. My deciding factor was definitely being in the city. Coming in as a freshman and wanting to do international affairs, like DC was kind of the city to do it in. But I'm still glad that I chose GW because I think the GW Geography department is like such a unique, good community, and I'm so glad that I found it here. I started out international affairs for my freshman and my sophomore year, but then my sophomore year, of course, we were all online. So I kind of discovered through like my online classes that I didn't really enjoy the content as much as I thought I would, but I did really enjoy the Intro to GIS class I took over the pandemic. So I came back my junior year. I took a couple more geography classes my first semester back, and pretty much halfway through that semester I was like, okay, like this is it, like I need to double major in geography. My favorite memory in the geography department is probably being in my senior capstone class right now. It's one of the first classes I've been in at GW where I feel like I know everyone in the class really well. Like we hang out, we talk all the time. David Rain is a great professor. Like he makes class really engaging. He's a really good resource for us. And so I just feel like I've gotten so much out of that class, both academically and like personally, that it's really been one of my favorite experiences. In the geography department, I feel like people are always chatting you up, like they want to get to know you, they like want to forge connections with you. And so that, like my personal academic journey, like that's been the biggest transition, is like going from like having no class friends and kind of just feeling like I'm here for the classes to like actually having like a group of people who share my passions. I love to talk about the Humanitarian Mapping Society. I joined my junior year. I went to a few events, decided I wanted to be on e-board, but there were no open positions. So I basically contacted Richard Hinton and like made up a new e-board position so I could join. And then I just really enjoyed it. So then this year, most of the e-board members were graduating, so they really needed to fill the spots. I applied to be president, and here I am. And I don't know, I'm just really excited. I love hosting little events. I love, managing the social media, getting people involved. My e-board team this year are amazing, and they work so hard. And I just love the org because I really feel like what we do like matters and makes a difference and has an impact on people, which is something that, I love. We've been mapping a lot of places in Florida for floods, like mapping buildings and roads, so we're aware of like what infrastructure is going to be damaged or like what people are possibly going to be affected. I'm not sure if this was related to Hurricane Ian, but there was recently a lot of flooding in Bangladesh and Pakistan, so we did a lot of mapping infrastructure for that type of flood relief. And that's just kind of what we've been doing because it's a current event. But I mean, we've done like refugee crises, like food insecurity, like anything with humanitarian aid that could be aided with open source data, like we do it. My advice for undergraduates, I kind of get the impression that most people in the geography department don't come in knowing that they're going to do geography. So even if you're not a geography major, like if it's just something you're thinking about, like dip your toes in, take a couple classes. I would say really like talk to your classmates, get to know them, get to know their experience, because like I've said over and over, like finding that community was such a big improvement from like my previous academic experience to where I am now. So yeah, my advice would just be to like dip your toes into everything, like take a bunch of different classes, try physical geography, try human geography, like try all while you have the time and just go with what feels best to you.